Kickoff moments away here in Wisconsin. Forward Madison. In South Georgia, Tormenta at odds. A pair of sides trying to claw back above the playoff line, entering today in much better form than we've seen previously. As for the lineups, starting with Matt Glazer and his merry men, the Mingos. This is the starting 11, that customary 3-4-3 that loves to have the ball in the famously tabbed alt kilt, not kit, kilt, to honor the Scottish heritage of the region. Today, for forward Madison, Luca Dorado in such good form heading into this one. He will lead the line. You want to make sure that you're paying attention to Derek Gebhardt and Nazim Bartman in the pockets as they collaborate with Chris Garcia and Nico Brown down the wide spaces. It will be now Reed Stephen coming off the bench to start this one. Yana Bazzini, the brace scored against Union Omaha. Luca Dorado sends us in motion, up and underway here in the USL League One. We're well into the back half now. It's put up or shut up time. Whooping, so customarily the tradition from around the crowd. Ball in within swing. It's over Burn Shipman, it's back across the frame, it's blocked. Calls for handball will go unheard, and it's raked wide by Oscar Jimenez. As Gabriel Cabral fashioned this ball back across the frame. It was well squared by Callum Stretch. Unable to parse the forest of bodies in front. Did not get much attention with Rhode Island FC, but as the wing back for South Georgia Tormenta in 2025, he's been able to function as one of the primary attacking drivers for these Pelicans. Plowed in behind, it's Jonathan Niangel, spinning and twisting. Oscar Jimenez, Aaron Walker, sweetly moved along into Alves. Likely to see these sides taking turns on the ball. Both fancy the pretty stuff. Turning away from the touch is Jonathan Niangel. And it's a biteless ball. Cut out by Burn Shipman. He wants to go straight away, and that might come good. Man in behind! And it's missed the mark from Luca Dorado. Just maybe heard the footsteps, and saw Eddie Manjoma added right at the start of the season. Fullback with championship experience. He's been down for extended time. Jose Carrera Garcia and Jackson Dietrich as well. Absences in the midfield, and really a good explainer for why exactly forward Madison have been such an unfamiliar side this year in terms of the success. Couple that with the fact that they played plenty of road games in the early going. You're left with a pretty easy algebra equation to solve as for why exactly they're below the playoff line right now and why they might be able to get above it. They're able to find the tempo. Snatched up, John Murphy. There's a confidence on the ball right now from forward Madison. Tormenta playing pursuant. Macias and Gebhardt dropping. Gebhardt again. He will have license to go wherever he may please. And Nico Brown. Murphy, time to look up. Macias, thoughts of a cross, dancing away from 1, 2. Still Macias, ball in. Blotted out, Murphy latching onto the rebounds. His cutback is fired in glance wide. It was Gebhardt. A bit of brilliance from Aiden Macias to almost open it up. Murphy holds the scent, smartly ducks his ball away from the awareness to put himself up amongst it, but not, again, that finishing moment. And that has been the story of the season for forward Madison. back to the goalkeeper, Sam Jones, making his second successive league start. His only 2 of the year. Did have an appearance earlier, spelling an injured Austin Pack. And Bazzini able to make it stick. Nienjo. And shepherded away by Macias. Jimenez, the veteran. Plenty of USL championship experience, one of the most decorated and tenured players in Louisville City SC's history. Spent last year with Memphis 901 and has joined up with South Georgia Tormenta to add that guiding force. Oh, that's a lovely ball. Bazzini spins in and strikes the bar. It's a harrowing hit with a strike that nearly opened the whole thing up. Did not look like he had much daylight. Maybe half a foot. Spots Gebhardt, streaking into the area. Numbers arriving late. Gebhardt patiently plucking and prodding. Chris Garcia stumbles and now steps. Garcia cutting in! Has found the back of the net! That influences the outcome of the play. So you're tracking Luca Dorado here, who appears to be onside, and maybe it was Nico Brown that they're saying gave that just a little bit too much of an interest. It had to be him. Dorado was certainly onside and actually end up being shots. One less than quixotic play. Tormenta and Madison find themselves at odds. If you will, it's a couple of teams that like to chew the fat a little bit with the ball. And that will be the first caution of the match, declaratively so. Kel Rashid is the one who has the name scribbled. It's a Dairyland yellow card to Mikel Rashid. Not much question there, overextending. It doesn't pass into the reckless designation for tackle, but is careless. Hence the yellow card. Just stepping on the foot of Derek Gebhardt. Madison back with the same starting 11 that served them so well in this recent run. They started 20 different players this year. It's chemistry that they're trying to find as they chart their course into the back half. Devin Boyce is on the bench today, that chief creator for the Mingos, as this is a brilliant move burgeoning. Chris Garcia shuffling. Chris Garcia, and it's shaken tall. Entered the box fashionably late. It's a well-timed run. Ball is dispatched by Derek Gebhardt, who has room and has runners. Dorado! That is a marvelous finish. A touch of spotless class from Luca Dorado. Pace and then grace, and forward Madison find their advantage 1-0. The celebration starts at Bree Stevens as Luke on the road on a couple of occasions this year, but a less than inspiring first half performance. Macias. Smacked away by Rashid. Many of the 50-50 balls belonging to forward Madison so far. Nazim Bartman's given it away. Bawana left it behind him. Grapple it back though. With lifts into the wide space. Bazzini around Jacob Krul, and Bawana back with it. Bazzini, oh, it's tidy. It's a terrific save from Burns Shipman. From Burns Shipman, who is left to the devices of his own reactive ability. I don't even think that was the thought. They had it level. It was a dangerous corner that dipped right inside the 6, away by Chalaka. And it's a passing glance from Tormenta right at the bell. Bazzini onto one. Danger in the box. Bazzini has just left it wide. A momentary moment of significant lapse, as it looked like the ball was ushered back, just aimed straight out of play. Have to get their wits back quickly. Wallabawana. Gebhard intervening. Scored in 11 consecutive matches, all competitions. No non-penalty goals in the last 13. Wallabawana will come off. Also, Tabo Nare that comes out. So, question answered there as Jackson Simba-Kazanzu will be the man at the back next to Mikel Rashid, and then now Reed Stephen coming into the contest. A season high 3 chances created for him against Union Omaha. 5 of his 6 goals this year in all competitions have come beyond the 70th minute. No club in the bag of Ian Cameron better suited for this current set of circumstances. Nianzhou wheeling away, does win it off of Jacob Krul on the 1-2. Nianzhou, it's actually Reed Stephen who's gotten in straight away. Nianzhou is the one who's made space for Reed Stephen on the far flank. Alves. Nianzhou is now on the near side. Alves looking him off. Alves going for goal. And it required a glance from Bernd Shipman. Up and over the bar. Alves so often has been the one that's supplied talented reinforcement. Replace Chris Garcia. Fresh legs on the far side. Settling in nicely into this. Had his arm in a natural position, and it was by his body. No chance. That's just an oversight by the official. The linesman was on the opposite side, so no assistance there. There is no VAR at this level, and South Georgia Tormenta rightfully aggrieves. Not the easiest one for the referee to see, but that will stick like a thorn in the side for Tormenta. Could have had their lifeline right there. Flung away by forward Madison. Well, that's cheeky. Jumping away from the tackle was Rashid. Opening up an avenue into the box. Goalkeeper's out. And Bernd Shipman had read that script. Makes it look fairly routine. It was less than easy in goal. Vivas forced to go first time. And a goal. The shot did not offer much in the way of venom. Shipman sends away, and it's on the way to his opposite number, Sam Jones. Tormenta, they need the industry, the invention, and they need it quickly. It might be this man, Gabriel Cabral, but it's pinched away from him by Aiden Macias, who's continued to have an excellent performance today, and now it's Juan Galindrez. Galindrez, step for step. Was Rashid. Have taken every punch they have offered, and they have taken it across the line with all 3 points.